Different kind of intro. So, today I'm going to be doing something different. So, in December 2018, I decided I wanted to make the conscious effort that I wanted to focus on becoming a happier person. And I knew that would involve improving my focus, creativity, and essentially, long story short, I deleted social media, but that's a video for another day. A month later, I realized that I did feel happier to an extent, but I noticed I kept looking back in the past because of the music I was listening to, and that made me pretty sad knowing that these memories are gone. And just thinking about, for example, an example of this is Charles Brown by G-Eazy. Every time I listen to that, I think of America when I was with my friends, and that made me pretty sad. So I noticed that my happiness didn't improve as much as I thought it would. I also noticed that my focus wasn't as good as it could be because I was listening to music while doing pretty much everything. And I also noticed that my memory for short-term things was also a bit weird, meaning if I were to go into another room to get an object, for example, I would forget what I'm actually getting. Even if I didn't have music with me, it was because it was going on my head. If I just listened to a song, I would just think of the lyrics. So essentially, late January, I decided to figure out what this is. So I knew that my phone was distracting, but even without my phone, I noticed I still was forgetting things. So I wanted to experiment with this. Is music stealing my focus? So the only way to test this was to not listen to music for 30 days, well, a month at least. So instead of that, I ended up doing it for 4 weeks, which is 28 days, and I recorded my journal entries every Sunday. So let's have a look. The first week, I noticed nothing. I felt annoyed. I don't know why I felt annoyed. And my intelligence, creativity, focus, and memory didn't improve that much. May have been placeboed. I guess I stayed more calm. So what I think I meant by placebo, I don't know why I was annoyed, but I'm pretty sure by placeboed and being calm, I'm pretty sure that was in reference to just because before the experiment I had a feeling that, okay, if I'm not listening to music, I'm probably going to be a lot more calm instead of hyped up at all. Because the music I listen to is kind of hyped up, is like it will pump you up in a sense. So the music I listen to is like people like Eminem, NF, for example. I listened to less NF in January, February than I did Eminem, but yeah, that kind of thing. So apparently I didn't notice much, and I didn't see an immediate improvement. I think when I said I felt annoyed, it might have been that just annoyed, just not listening to music. It might have been annoying. Well, I guess let's have a look at week 2. The second week, I didn't notice anything much until I realized something. I didn't reminisce of the past in the past 2 weeks since this experiment began. I noticed this on Friday. It has improved my mindfulness massively as I haven't panicked as much, although I still do. However, this is not a daily problem, it's a 2-day issue, lol. So that's a good thing. That is something that I didn't look at the past, which was good, because if I was to listen before, when I used to listen to music, and if I would listen to something like Charles Brown by G-Eazy, I'd be thinking of America when I was with my friends, traveling, and it just made me sad because I knew that I wouldn't be able to relive those memories in the same way. If we were to do it again, it would end up being a bit different. It wouldn't be the exact same, and obviously it's sad to reminisce memories that are gone. So that's a definite plus. What I think is that it's just improved me staying in the moment, improving my mindfulness, and just, I guess that which improved my happiness as well, because if I'm not looking back at the past, I'm not feeling sad, which meant that I felt happier. Otherwise, I still kind of want to listen to music, and on Twitter, I saw a snippet where Dax called out Tory Lanez. Damn, I want to hear this track, but oh well. So at this point, Dax basically made a diss track on Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez caught him and just basically made him apologize. And yeah, that was just like this whole massive thing that happened on Twitter. Yeah, I really wanted to listen to that track. I did eventually afterwards, like about another like week and a bit afterwards, I think, after the experiment finished, as in. But yeah, overall, so far second week, it has improved my mindfulness, focusing in the moment, less sadness, although I just wanted to listen to Dax calling out Tory Lanez. But have to follow through the experiment. So let's have a look at week 3. The third week. I have adapted to not listening to music now, although I still randomly spit out lyrics. If anyone knows me, I just like me and my friends, we just always, every time we hang out, we just randomly start saying random like Eminem lyrics, or it's just any rap artist lyrics really. It doesn't have to be Eminem. It could be Logic. It could be NF. It could be anyone. We just randomly just say lyrics, all of us. So yeah. So I think when I was with my friends, I was just randomly just saying random lyrics at the time. Mindfulness has gone up a lot, and my ability to focus has gone up. I have also stayed more calm. Maybe that's a placebo or just standardized effects of meditation. But oh well. I don't know why I keep saying oh, but oh well. Yeah, I was meditating at this time as well. I forgot about that actually, because I haven't actually meditated in a little while. But yeah, I did meditate. So I knew that meditation was keeping me calm, but I suppose this also supplemented it and made it a lot better, because if I'm not focusing on the past, future, whatever, I'm staying in the moment, I'm staying calm, then yeah, it's a win. So I don't know why I think that was a placebo still. I don't think it was a placebo. I think it was just more like just a standard effect of happening if you're not listening to music, which makes sense. So, okay, let's have a look at the 4th week and the final week. The 4th week. So, I've been preparing for what song I should listen to, and now I'm just thinking, should I continue this experiment longer? It's been a bit tough, but it's affected my life a lot. I may listen to a little bit of music, but I'm going to cut down a lot and prevent myself listening to music that makes me reminisce. This was a fair point actually, because listening to no music just makes life makes life so much more boring in a sense. Music just livens things up, and listening to certain kinds of music is good. It just makes you feel better. But whereas if you were just listening to music that you associated memories to in the past, then you're going to feel sad, and you're going to think about the past continuously, and if you're constantly looking at the past, you're not staying in the moment and you're not looking ahead. So I think that is a fair thing for me to have said, actually, to be honest. I mean, cutting down a lot, now even like looking now, I haven't really cut out so much, I guess. I mean, I listen to probably the same few songs on repeat now, like probably like 5 or 6 songs on repeat, and none of them have like memories associated to it. None of them like good times or anything, just memory. I mean, some do, but it doesn't have it's such a strong pull as to make me feel sad, and I suppose they're just depressed about not being able to relive those memories. So I suppose that is a benefit. So listening to some but not all, it is a fair point. This experiment lasted from the 28th of January to the 24th of February. I continued it on a little bit, but I didn't go so far as to just cut out all music. I listened to the diss track after all. I thought it was pretty good actually. But yeah, it was interesting. So, final thoughts. I think that listening to music is good. It connects us. It's something that we can relate to, we can have conversations about. It's something that can make us feel better in bad days. It's something that can make us trigger certain emotions. Sometimes emotions we need, sometimes emotions we don't need. And I think it's important to realize that staying in the moment is one of the most important things there is. And sometimes it's okay to look back, I think, just because it's human to look back at fond memories that you've had in life and just appreciate them. But that's as far as you should go with it. You should just stick to just going as far as appreciation. If it goes any further beyond appreciation, it'll end up leading to sadness and despair that you can't go back in time and just feel the same feelings twice. It's like that Drake lyric, I just want to go back and feel a few things, not to change anything, but just to feel a few things twice. And it's a sad thought that you won't be able to feel those certain things again, but at the same time, it's good to have a healthy appreciation for the things that you have and the experiences you've had in your life, the things that have made you as a person, the things that have made you happier, things that have just enriched you entirely and brought you new perspectives in life. It's what's molded us, and I think it's healthy to have that balance, but I don't think overdoing it with certain genres that will put you in a state of looking back continuously every single day, several times a day, like what happened to me, is healthy. That will damage you. But I think some kinds of music, yes, it's pretty good to listen to that, just because, I mean, especially if you're working out, listening to a song like, I don't know, Lucky You, that'll give you a good, that'll just get you pumped, because it's fast rap. But yeah, to conclude, I think that this was just a really interesting experiment for me to realise how much time I was actually spending looking back because of these memories, and the thing is, it just wouldn't last for just a few minutes. Even after the song's finished, I'd still be looking back just for like an extra 5 to 10 minutes, just thinking back about the memories, and it would just make me sad that those memories were gone. Focus wise, I mean, there might have been some improvements, but I think the biggest takeaway from this is that my mindfulness and staying present in the moment increased because of trying this experiment. And if you're someone that is struggling with mindfulness and meditation helps for short term, then I recommend trying this experiment out. Just seeing what happens. Maybe just try it for 2 weeks, because that's how long it took for me to see any effects. I didn't see any effects in the first week, as I said, but I did see some in the second. So with that being said, if you did enjoy this, drop a like. If you're new around here, subscribe, and I will see you guys in another video. Peace.